Hey there, Regina Andler here, and it's time for Motivation Monday. It is June 27th, 2022, and our theme this week is motivation. What motivates you? What motivates you to set foot out of bed every day in the morning and get up and do whatever it is that you do? What motivates you to keep going? Motivation is one of those things where you hear people talk about all the time. They're like, oh man, I am so not motivated to get this done. I need some motivation. I'm on this diet and I need some motivation to keep me going. Motivation, excuse me, motivation, I have an itchy nose. Motivation is one of those things where it's when you think about the whole life wheel, think about the life wheel where you have, finance and money and work and career, relationships and family, home and environment. In each one of these categories, you have goals, you have things that you want, you have things that you need to do. Maybe, you need to work to make money to pay the bills, right? And yet you get up every morning and you're really not motivated to go to work. Motivation is in every single area of our life, and it starts with your why. Why are you here? Why are you doing what you do? It's the big question in our head all the time. Why are we here? What is my purpose? Now, the thing is with motivation, the clearer you are, the more motivated you'll be. Maybe. You know, you could, for example, say, I want to lose 50 pounds. And you say, well, I'm definitely 50 pounds overweight. I don't like where I am. I want to be a smaller size. I have health issues and I want to lose those 50 pounds. And so you start a diet. And for the first week or two, it goes pretty well. Drop a few pounds. And then all of a sudden, you just kind of fizzle out. The motivation's gone. What changed? You still want to lose the weight, right? You just stopped getting motivated. That's because that why behind why you were doing what you were doing, why you wanted to lose that 50 pounds, maybe it wasn't all that important to you. It sounds important. I want to be a smaller size. I want to get rid of medications. I'm sick or have these issues going on that are directly related to my weight. And so as you say them, they're really, really, really good reasons, really good whys as to staying motivated. And yet, you don't stay motivated. What you need is a focal point. You need a focal point. You need something to inspire you to that goal. Your brain loves rewards. If your brain can get a reward, it is so happy. So, one way that you can motivate yourself to, using the example, the 50 pounds, is to give yourself a reward for the next 5 pounds, the next 5 pounds. And the reward is not, I'm going to go eat a hot fudge sundae because I'm rewarding myself for losing 5 pounds. No, 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 no. Make it a reward that goes with whatever it is that your goal is. And so, maybe you lose those 5 pounds and maybe you're going to go get a massage or get a haircut, or you're going to do something. You're going to take a little weekend trip. You're going to give yourself some kind of reward for losing the weight. Now, you want to lose the weight. You consciously think you're motivated to lose it, and yet you still fall off. And so that reward system will help keep you on track. Another great way to stay motivated is an accountability partner. Have you ever used an accountability partner, say for a course or a business or even losing weight? Accountability partners are great for motivation because, again, it's your brain, it's your subconscious brain going, I'm going to be talking to Regina in 2 days and I haven't done anything to get me any closer to my goal yet. I need to go do something because I don't want to talk to her 2 days from now and say, yeah, I actually didn't get anything done this week. So having an accountability partner is another great way to add some motivation. The motivation is really all tied to the reason why you're doing whatever it is you're doing, losing 50 pounds, starting a new business, motivation to go find a new place to live, find a new job. Maybe your motivation is to go find a new job because you're really miserable at what you're doing right now. Have you ever had a job? I have in the past, where you're so miserable at what you do. You don't like your boss, you don't like the work. It's just, you really just don't want to get up. You used out all of your sick days and maybe then some, because you wake up in the morning and you really don't want to be there. You are so unmotivated. And you stay because the devil, it seems easier just to stay there than to go through all that work that's going to take to go find a new job, right? And so that's where the motivation comes in. How bad do you want it? What's going to inspire you? What's going to give you that focal point? What's your end game? What do you really want? If you want it bad enough, you will stay motivated. When it comes to the weight piece, I have my own example going on right now that I'll share with you. And I am training right now for an obstacle course race that is in September. And I've recently had some issues with the shoulder. And yeah, I could stand to lose a few pounds. And I've known this for a long time. And the thing is that I'm perfectly happy with the weight that I'm at. I don't have any health issues. I'm not on any medications. I'm perfectly fine the way I am. And I know that all of the stuff that I have to do with the obstacle course race, a lot of it has to do with hanging. I know 20 pounds off of me is going to make hanging a lot easier. So my motivation for losing 20 pounds isn't because I just want to lose 20 pounds, because yeah, sure, I can lose 20 pounds. Do I care? Not really. For my race, different story. For my race, I want to drop the 20 pounds because I know how much easier it's going to be for me to get over the obstacles in the race if I'm 20 pounds less. So my motivation has to do specifically with a focal point that I have, which is that race on September 23rd. So when you think of what you're motivated for, what you're not motivated for, what your goals are you taking the actions and staying motivated to go forward? Do you need help? Do you need an accountability partner? I have a trainer who is on me constantly saying, okay, well, you have these goals. How bad do you want them? Well, you know what? I want that goal pretty bad. The one in September. It's a defining race for me. And I really, really want to succeed. And I know I will, because I know I'm motivated to keep going and do what I need to do to get me to that end goal. So when you think about all those things and that motivation, where are you? If we had a scale of 1 to 10 on any area in your life. Now think of the different areas in your life. Well, let's just pick one. Let's pick work and career. How motivated are you right here and now at this moment? Do you love your job? Do you have a job? Do you work for yourself? If you work for yourself, how motivated are you to get up every single day and do what you need to do as an entrepreneur to move your business forward? Again, it's all about motivation. Everything is motivation. When you get up and out of bed in the morning, you set foot on the ground. Are you ready to go? Or are you going, oh my gosh, I really need some more coffee. I need that jolt of motivation. Coffee is a great motivator if you want to add a little energy to your life. So when it comes to the motivation that you need, what is it that you're doing to keep yourself motivated? Now, I do want to spend a minute or so on that very number one killer of motivation. You know what it is? Distractions. So think about it. You're in the middle of doing something. You're motivated. You are motivated to get the task at hand done. It's in your head. You know what the end game is going to be. You even have a reward set up for you, that when you reach that goal, this is going to happen. I'm going to go get that massage, or I'm going to go and spend a weekend away, or whatever it is that you reward yourself with. Distractions will throw you off of your motivation game every time. And the number one distraction is this thing right here, your cell phone. Think about it. When you're working, When you're exercising, where's your cell phone? Is it right in front of you? Are you listening to music while you're exercising? Now, music can be a great motivator, especially when you're exercising. It can also be a distractor, depending on what the music is. So have you ever seen like those marathon runners as they're training? They always have their earbuds in, they're always training, they're running around, they're doing their thing. And here's the thing. They don't have, the soft jazz going on in their ears. They have fast, upbeat music going on to keep them motivated to keep moving forward and keep running fast. So music can be a huge motivator. However, think about that. You're running down the road. You're running. You've got this music in your ear and you got a good stride going. You got a good beat going. It's all awesome. And a phone call comes in. And all of a sudden your Pandora or whatever music service you're listening to all of a sudden goes out because a phone call came in. What's the first thing you do? You stop and you look at your phone. So now not only have you stopped running, or maybe you keep running and you can, and you're bouncing up and down and you're looking at your phone, see who's calling you and deciding whether or not you want to answer the call. Totally distracted you from your game and what you were doing. It's the people who stay laser focused and have the motivation and the discipline to stay motivated that win the game. That's where success truly lies. It lies in the action and the motivation to do those actions and all of the actions that you need in order for you to reach your goal. So this week, we're going to talk about motivation a little bit more as we go out through the week. And I want to know from you, how motivated are you? It can be different every day. Some days you're more motivated than other days, right? How motivated are you this week, today, tomorrow, the next day? How motivated are you to actually go out and do what it is that you need to do and take the actions that you need to take in order for you to accomplish your goals? If you're not all that motivated on a regular basis, it's one thing to have a down day, low energy day, low motivation day. It's another thing to continually day after day after day after day be unmotivated. If you find yourself in that case, it's time to rethink what it is that you're doing. If you're constantly unmotivated in that job that you hate and you're not motivated to go in, how much of that are you going to take before you get the motivation to go out and find a new job? When the motivation hits that critical point where it's like, I'm done, I'm not doing this anymore, that's when you've made a decision that whatever it is that you are being motivated for, whether it was a job or losing weight, that's that turning point where it makes all the difference. So this week, figure out what motivates you. Is it rewards? Is it an accountability partner? Is it something else? I'm curious to know. Put your comments in below this video and tell me what motivates you. We got 4 more quotes coming out this week, and I hope you enjoy them. Let me know if you have any questions on them. Post them right in the comments below the quotes. And that's what we have for now. We will see you next week for next week's Motivation Monday. Bye for now.